called Talking South. We're going to ask Carlo his favorite spots, his favorite food, and his favorite film from Chennai.
Okay.
So, Carlo, what is your favorite film?
I have not been to the movies enough lately, so I'll mention a movie that has been made a few years ago, not that many, but that definitely I found very interesting for me in understanding Chennai. It's called Madras. I write about it actually, because for me it was interesting to see a different part of Chennai that I normally don't go to, and also it was shocking to see how the day after I went to see the film, I saw in the Hindu newspaper a report of something that was identical almost to what I'd seen in the movie the night before. So I really enjoyed it, and the acting was very good, and so it's not Bollywood, but it was somewhat dramatic, I suppose.
And who's your favorite director?
I suppose, and then you can understand my taste, which is probably a little darker than the funny tone of this book. The director that I met and that I like very much, having seen a few of his films, is Anurag Kashyap. And I love Sacred Games, of course. I thought it was really very, very well done. So that definitely is the latest thing I've seen. And I like the fact that he's been able to serialize, and I think he made a step forward and changed Bollywood in doing that. So definitely that for my favorite director, Anurag.
And what's your favorite spot in Chennai? What's your favorite food that you like to eat in Chennai?
My favorite food is, it's very well known among family and friends that masala dosa is a danger to me because I take on a lot of kilos. And I've been, in the beginning I didn't realize how many calories there were in there, and so I would have like 4 or 5 masala dosas. And then I understood, and now I try to have 1 or 2 at a time. But otherwise, yeah, that's definitely my favorite. I like idlis too, but masala dosas, particularly the chutney and the combination with the tomato, with the potato, I mean, and it's a bit irresistible for me. I learned through time to control myself, so definitely that's one that is under control. And you know, there is one spot here in the neighborhood that does a fantastic masala dosa, and it's really like a local dive hangout. It's Vishranti Hot Point. It's where workers and middle-class people go for, you know, masala dosa and filter coffee in the morning. It's right here in Besant Nagar. And I like Murugan also. So I like places that are not necessarily... Woodland is great masala dosa, of course, as well. So very regular Tamil food type of... Vishranti is particularly full of atmosphere for me, and also has the best filter coffee. So.
And the last question, what would you like to change in Chennai? Would you like to see a change or a difference in Chennai in any aspect?
Good question, yes, definitely. I like that. And now something that I would change in Chennai, definitely, since you've read the book, you know that you probably know what I'm about to say, is get better roads. And finally, because it is a bit a problem for me to like I used to take a physiotherapy course because I had a problem with my back. So I would drive to physiotherapy, and then by the time I drove back, I would need physiotherapy again for my back. So I would, if they were able to, and I know they would take a lot of discomfort, but if they were able to work on an urban plan, I think it would benefit a lot the local economy and cause a lot less stress for everyone. Very difficult task, I realize that, but it's a political issue and not an economic one.
Would you sing us a Tamil song or say an entire phrase in Tamil for us?
And I get criticized fiercely by my wife for the fact that I have not even been able to learn the correct pronunciation. So even if I say "Yeptre irkinge nalarke," I still get made fun of because of the horrible pronunciation. But the phrase I use the most is "Tanni ille," because I have to tell Amu, who works at the house where we live, to turn on the water pump because the water reservoir is empty. So that's the one I use the most. When I stay here long enough, I pick up phrases here and there, but I speak like Tarzan, you know, a little bit, like me want that, sapra veno, like very basic language. I get by and I make people laugh. So that's my Tamil.